My name is Rachel Rodriguez Cruz, and I'm going to be presenting today the cardiovascular system. For my model, I picked this picture of the cardiovascular system, and it's just going to help me address all the terms and how blood flows throughout our body. So I would like to start at the right ventricle, just for it to be easier for me. So when the blood is here in the right ventricle, it is deoxygenated, which means that it does not have blood. It does not have oxygen, sorry. So it will go from the right ventricle into the lungs, and this happens through so the blood goes through the pulmonary semicircular valve, semilunar valve, that is right here, and then it goes into the right pulmonary artery and the left pulmonary artery, like you see right here. Okay, so once the blood is within the lungs, it will get oxygen in the alveolus, and then it would go back to the heart, and this happens through the right and left pulmonary veins. So this is the right one, and this is the left pulmonary vein. Just making sure that you guys are seeing it properly. Then once the oxygenated blood is in the heart, it will go into the left atrium. So once in the left atrium, the blood is gonna go into the left ventricle, and in order to do that, it has to cross through the mitral valve right here. It's right here. Okay, and then once the blood is accumulated in the left ventricle, enough of the blood, then it will shoot into the body, and that would happen through this valve right here, which is called the aortic semilunar valve. And that would go, the oxygenated blood would go into the aorta right here, and then it would go into the brain and all the tissues in the body. So once in the body, it will be used, and then the blood would be deoxygenated, and then it would go back from the arteries, it would go into the capillaries, and then it would go into the veins, and it would just go back through the inferior vena cava and the superior vena cava, and then it would just go back into the right atrium of the heart. Then once again, the blood will go into the right ventricle via the tricuspid valve. I know that we have to explain the capillaries and also the venules and arterioles, so that's why I did a little bit of a zoom in of these structures here, which it would be easier for me to point out in more specific ways. So once the blood from the heart goes into this artery, then it will go into these structures, which is like a ramification of the artery, and that is called the arterioles. And then once here, they will be like branched out, and then right here in the middle, we can see the structure, what we call the capillaries. And the capillaries are like the thinnest blood structures of the body, and they will allow for exchange of gas and waste products and carbon dioxide, and everything that our body produces and needs will be exchanged here for better absorption, because they're very thin compared to the arterioles or the arteries or the veins. And then from here, the blood will flow into the venules, which are here, and then they will all go into the vein, and then the veins will go to the heart, like the inferior vena cava, like I show you guys right here. Okay. So I hope I covered everything. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a wonderful day. Bye bye.